My dog is a pervert. Every time my boyfriend and I are going to the bedroom and close the doors, he starts to bark. He would like to watch. He's a cockle spaniel. Hi everyone, I'm Anna, I'm Polish. I moved to UK 5 years ago. I always wanted to visit London, but I could only afford a one-way ticket. Do you know any Polish people? Have you ever met any Polish people? Of course you did. We're fucking everywhere. I'm going to shop, Polish people. I'm going to office, Polish people. I'm going to strip club, a Pole. My boyfriend is a native British speaker, so whenever he talks, I feel like I'm listening to the Ashes finals cricket on BBC radio. My language was inspiration for a broken radio. The most common thing we say to each other is, I love you. The second one is, what? For half a year, I was sure his name is Clyde with a D. His name is Terry. I learned the magic of makeup a few years ago. Like, if I want to be taken as a bubbly person, I use colors, glitters, etc. If I want to be mysterious, I'm doing a smoky eyes. And if I want to be taken seriously, I become Clive Hudson, a 56-year-old law professor from Kensington. I was born and raised in the 90s Polish pub in a small community. The pub wasn't a fancy place. It wasn't like Weatherspoon with the exotic carpets. We didn't have napkins, menus, separate toilets for men and women. We had vodka, beer, and post-communist PTSD. The pub was in a small town called Toszek. Picture Chelsea having a baby with Croydon. Yes, it's a baby, but you don't want to hold it. There was around 4,000 people living, so if we were a Roman army, we would be called a legion. But because we were a small town in Poland, we were called a shithole. In the 90s, everyone smoked. My parents smoked, the clients in the pub smoked, the dogs smoked during their poker nights. And I also started to smoke quite early. Being raised in Poland can be quite stressful for an 8-year-old. What you called after-school activities, we called shifts. So the moment you step to the pub, you feel right away like you are in a noir movie. Everything is black and white, from the cigarette smoke, except me. I'm not white. I'm something what Deluxe Paint would call East European pale. I'm so pale that I use sun cream to give myself a bit of color. I'm so pale that once I die and get cremated, my ashes could be cut with cocaine. It would be safe, organic, and if you're lucky, you get a hit of post-hospital medication. Customer profile of our clients could be described with a single word: regulars. They were so regulars that once I got my period, it synchronized with their monthly poker nights. So when you're a kid and you grew up in a pub with 50-year-old men, you eventually become one of them. By the age of 7, my main hobbies included fishing, going to local football matches, and sitting on a bench on Tuesday evening contemplating, how did I end up here? I'm 7? No wife, no kids? Does anyone have a lighter?